building taste and working towards an artistic expression, creating technician artists, creating director artists is what we want to do. Because we understand that the real pleasure in filmmaking is the pleasure that you have in your heart of having done something valuable. And that is cannot be counted, or that cannot be correlated with how much money you're making. At the same time, very strangely, it is the ones who work for high standards, it is the ones who work for fulfilling their own artistic aspirations who end up making the most money. And the ones who chase the market, the ones who are all the time trying to do what somebody else has done, trying to copy some formula, etc., are the ones who are mostly failing. What we engage in Digital Academy is the question of good cinema versus not so good cinema. Good aesthetic practice versus not so good aesthetic practice. And we concern ourselves with a very pure idea of cinematic art form. From that idea of purity have come these courses. And that idea of artistic and aesthetic integrity have come these courses. The structure of these courses is very interesting because it is actually very, very similar to the structure that is followed in a majority of film schools across the world, whether it is the Beijing Film School or whether it is the film school in Poland or whether it is our own FTII Pune or SRFTII Calcutta, which is to run concurrent courses simultaneously. The 4 specialization streams, direction, camera, sound and editing, will run concurrently, parallelly, and will have various points at which they will actually collaborate together and do group exercises. So the whole thing is like a single timeline with various nodes of intersection where all 4 come together and work in what we call units. Because each unit, a film unit, consists of 4 key crew members: director, cameraman, sound recordist, editor. So what we do is we make units out of students, and then they, at various stages of their progress through the course, do various exercises which are in an increasing order of complexity and which finally culminates in the diploma film, which is you can say a final expression of their learning and our way of assessing how much you have learnt. But there are many hurdles to reach that point. It's not so easy to get to that point because the course is divided into 2 semesters. And depending on how you have performed at the end of your first semester exams and all your exercises leading up to your first semester and how you perform in your second semester, there is a question mark as to whether at all you will get to make your diploma film. So you have to be on your toes throughout the year, and it is a pretty intensive and rigorous course because it is a full-time course, it is 44 weeks and it is 5 days a week. The success for a film school or a film course is actually, it starts with a change of identity in the student's mind. You know, the student might come from anywhere. You know, he may be a banker who has given up his job, or she may be a housewife who's just decided, okay, I want to do this. She may be like a person who has never done anything creative as yet, etc. A lot of people come with a lot of doubts, anxieties about who they are and whether they at all deserve to be in this field, etc., etc. The first thing is for us to make you believe that you are part of this. Make you believe that you are capable of becoming technicians, capable of becoming directors. That shift of identity from being a lay person to becoming a film person. And for that, you have to become intensively and passionately involved with filmmaking in general and with your subject in particular. This passionate relationship is the reason why we have made this course so intense. It doesn't allow you time to do anything else. It doesn't allow you the headspace to wander about and think of other things. It's like military training, almost. But in that intensity, the passion will grow. In that intensity, the feeling that you are part of something grows. And slowly, as your questions and your doubts about what you're doing, why you're doing, etc., as they melt away, something else emerges, which is a connection, like a emotional bond that you develop with this beautiful thing called filmmaking. The real joy and the real satisfaction of making films is in the act of making films themselves. It's in the process. It's in the immersion of doing something which you like and love. So our courses are intensive, our courses are immersive. They are designed to grow from very, very simple states to fairly complex levels of input and mental processing. And we are also trying to build other habits within the course, which is the question of how to become a part of a team, how to interact as team members, how to become a unit and function as one, even though you are four, and eventually produce something that can be called good, that you yourself feel proud about.